from New Jersey. I've been doing this business for 6 years, and I'm so glad that I meet you because I didn't know you before, but through Atomy, I know so many people, and I make money too. Isn't that nice? Well, 6 years ago, I was just below average guy in money-wise, still handsome. But anyway, I was just, typical Korean guy. I have 4 children. That's not typical for Koreans, but I have 4 children. But typically, I work so hard. I got 3 jobs trying to support the family. But if you get the right, if you have a wrong tool, no matter how hard you work, you don't get income. You just keep working and working and working, but you don't get nowhere. So that was the problem. And I was worried so much about my future. Why? Because my children is growing up, my income is going down. That was the problem. So how am I supposed to survive in the future? They're gonna demand more and more. Of course, I want, good life also. But at the same time, the whole economy is getting worse and worse, especially those people who doesn't have anything. If you have a lot of money, or if you have at least a house, paid off house, or your own house, but those people who has nothing, it's just getting worse and worse. Even the middle class people is coming down to the poor class. So how about the poor class? Is there any way or is there any opportunity for those people? Can you name one? This is a country of opportunity. Do you agree?
Yes.
But do you have any opportunities besides Atomy?
Not anymore.
I don't think so. So, the problem is, doesn't matter how hard you work, there's no solution. But thank God. God sent me an angel 6 years ago, and she asked me one question. We didn't know each other, we were total stranger. But she asked me, hey, do you know Atomy? What was my answer? No. Nobody knows in the beginning because we don't advertise. So my answer was no. And she started explaining about this business. And it sounds like what? MLM. Most lose money. So I tried to run away. But she just kept going. Hey, and then I finally figured something. Wow, this is really a little different because there's no joining fee, no monthly requirement, no annual fee. So I said, wow. So I don't have nothing to lose, right? So I just become a member. How many people just became a member just because it's free? See? I see many people's hands going up. See, this gives an equal opportunity. And that's how I started. But that didn't make me get going. She started bugging me to come to seminar. I was doing 3 jobs and pretty busy. If I wasn't sleeping, I was almost working every single day. Every single moment, even though I'm sitting in the bathroom, I was working. Don't ask me how. But that was me. But she asked me to come to seminar, and it was really hard, but she buy me a coffee, and one time she buy me a lunch. So I was kind of hooked up, and I had to go to the seminar. And thank God, Atomy seminar is strong enough to give me the interest. Wow, this is really different business. So I was like, they moved my heart. And I started studying more and more. Now 6 years later, I'm a totally different person. Before Atomy, I was making around like $800 a week. Now I'm making around $5,000 a week. You could do that. So we just want to have fun, right? Yeah. Don't be too settled down. Let's just have fun. Anyway, but before Atomy, I had to work. That was linear income. Now I'm making what kind of income? Residual income. So you have to understand about the residual income. Okay? So let me get started about this business. The Atomy concept is this. Everything starts from here. Message. Message is a combined word of mass and prestige. Mass means public people. All these people, including everybody. Most of people can afford the top quality products through Atomy. That's what Atomy is. So we have our income driver is voluntary reorders. People keep coming back to us voluntarily. We don't have to force anybody, and there's no way we could force people to buy over and over because there's no such a thing in Atomy. Not like a something on the way company or brand new skin company, something like There's a lot of companies out there like that, and they force you to buy a certain amount of money every single month. But Atomy, there's no such a thing. If you want, you could buy again. If you don't want, you don't have to buy again. So that's our income driver. So if once you make a group of consumer group, they'll keep buying it, and someone has to make money, right? Because we don't advertise, the company pays out this income to us. So we share the income, all right? So you could either become only a consumer, or you could become a prosumer. Prosumer makes money also. So our business is not business-driven business. Atomy doesn't make any money out of your membership. We don't charge anything to get you started. Zero. But it's consumer-driven business. If consumers start buying products, then we could start making money. And all our products is everyday products. People need to use this kind of product ever since they born until they die. They have to use these products every day, and once they run out of it, they have to buy again. So every time they buy again, someone has to make money. Who could that be?
Me.
Us. Yes, us.
Us.
US. So that's why we are doing this business from US. Okay? And this is stainless product, message product, blah blah blah. And why Atomy? No fee. No joining fee, no annual fee, no website fee. And no requirement. Nothing. And we have so many different unique benefits that no one has. But I don't have enough time to talk about it. So if you feel something today, we cannot give you every detail. But go home, study. At least give you time, some 2 hours or 3 hours to study about our company marketing plan. Then you'll be blown up. Alright? Atomy goes to global. It started US and Canada, Japan, Taiwan, Singapore, Cambodia. Now they just opened Philippines. Now we are about to open Mexico and Malaysia. Next year we'll be opening more and more countries like Vietnam and Thailand and more countries next year. And only thing that you have to do is develop two different groups, left group and right group, right? If you cannot remember this, just look at your legs. How many legs do you have? 2 legs. Just develop 2 different legs, okay? And the most the significant difference is this. Every single organization go like a triangle, and those people on the top of the organization, they get the most of the profit. And most people on the bottom of the organization, they have to share with a tiny bit of profit, right? That's how it is. That's what everybody does. So regular company, they share like this. The 1% of people take the most of the benefit. And people on the bottom here, 90% of people, they have to share with a tiny bit. And if the company gets bigger and bigger, the most benefit goes to the top people. So those people on the top, they make more money as the company grows. But Atomy is different. When you have a small company like this, we share similarly. But as it gets bigger and bigger, someday you're gonna meet a ceiling. Once you reach the ceiling, your income stops. Alright? But the company gets growing again, right? If the company grows, something go beyond the ceiling, then it will come down to the people on the bottom, giving them larger commission pool. So if you succeed, that will help others. Alright? And if it gets bigger again, then it will go to the side. And bigger again, it will go to the side again. So our company doesn't grow pointy. Our company grows wider, so it doesn't collapse. Most of the network marketing company, if you start working, your organization collapse. Why? Because those people on the bottom, they quit. Because not many people can afford to buy certain amount of money every single month. They quit, and the next person quit, next person quit. So one leg's gone, second leg's gone. You don't have any legs. But in Atomy, it's so hard to quit because only thing that you have to do is just buy one item per year, right? So you'll be making about $50,000 a month. So do you think you could be satisfied with the $50,000 a month?
Yes.
Yes.
Only few people? Let me ask you one more time. Do you think you could be satisfied with the $50,000
Yes.
keep coming to your bank account?
Yes.
Of course.
5 people didn't answer. Anyway, I cannot help everybody. But anyway, Atomy plan is this. If you don't quit, just keep going, you will reach the top. Because those people who started earlier, 3 years earlier, 5 years earlier, doesn't matter when they started, once they reach the top, they'll be stuck. And she's making around $30,000, I'm making around $20,000. Someday we'll reach the top and we'll be stuck. And we have to wait for you to come up to the same stage. Then you know what? We'll be making exactly the same amount of money. So don't be jealous too much, okay? Because you'll be there too. So we're gonna make many small riches. We cannot be super rich, but $50,000 keep coming to your bank account until you die, and it could be inherited to your children and their children. That's a lot of money still, right? And we have 2 different types of income. Number 1 is general commission. Number 2 is message bonus. We have separate income pool. Before you go further, you have to understand about point value. We call PV. Okay. If you buy toner, it's $17, 5,000 PV. If you buy eye cream, $17, 5,000, and essence, $17, 5,000, on and on and on. And if you buy Himoim is a little bit special because if you buy 1 box, it's $159, 2 box, $234, 3 box, $294, 4 boxes, $352. So each price goes down as you buy more and more. And Morning 6, if you buy 1 box with $159, they give you 100,000 PV. But if you buy 1 box with $80, you get 25,000 PV. And all others, if you buy 1 item, you get certain amount of PV. Okay? And why personal PV is important? Because we can make you to be qualified. We have 2 different ways to be qualified. The personal PV gives you qualification, but there's no income from personal PV, and it doesn't expire. So once you get it, it'll be there forever as long as you maintain your membership. Let me ask you one more thing. How to maintain your membership? Buy 1 item in 1 year. Can you do that?
Yes.
You have to do that to make $50,000 every single month, okay?
Yes.
Not that difficult, right? It could be $5 or $10 per year, not 1 month. 1 month. Anyway, we have 2 different ways to make you to be qualified for 4 different levels. Number 1 is by achieving your personal PVs. When you buy our products using your ID, you're getting personal PV. If you buy more and more, your personal PV goes up and up and up, and someday you will be qualified all the way to the top level. The second level is this. They look at your previous month's smaller leg monthly volume. And then they make you qualify on this. So, looks like it's so complicated. You don't have to understand everything from today, but my recommendation is for those people who newcomers, just get 300,000 PV and you could forget about it. If you just keep doing your business normally, then you will be qualified to all the way to the top by using this method. Okay? Just remember to get 300,000 PV for your personal PV. And then, how to sign up people? Sign up like this. If you sign up A, put them on your left side. If you sign up P, put them on the right side. If they know each other, now you know B. If the B knows A, put him on the A. If Q knows P, if they know each other, it's good to put them in the same side. Don't make them to be separated, okay? And then when you put them in your organization, put 1 straight line like that. Don't ever branch out like this, all right? Because you're gonna divide your effort. If you keep doing this, you can just keep focusing on two legs. But if you do this, you have to do this, do this. Remember the circus, spinning the dishes with pole, and many poles, right? Imagine. But if you just keep doing this, it will be easier. And then if it gets longer and longer, these people will be inspired someday. Okay. And general commission is this. You have to have a group PB. Now you have a group of people under you. If you have somebody buying from your left group, that becomes left group PB. If somebody on your right side buys something, that becomes your right group PB, like that. And if you have a 300,000 PB as a total volume in each side, you're gonna make around $70. Of course, you don't make this income every day in the beginning, but there is no deadline. You could take as much time as you want, but you better be faster, right? But let's say if you just have few people under you, it might take up maybe two months. But if you keep adding more consumers under your group, then it'll be faster and faster. So it could take 7 weeks and 6 weeks, 5 weeks and 2 weeks, and someday you will be making 1 check in every week, and you'll be making 2 checks a week, 3 checks a week, 4 checks a week. It gets faster and faster. Finally, you're gonna make $70 every day. Okay, and then later it gets bigger. Go beyond the 300,000 PB, it becomes 700,000. Gets more and more, like this. It goes on and on and on like this. But if you see the numbers carefully, you will figure something like this. See, if the volume gets bigger and bigger, the paying out rate is getting smaller and smaller. If you go to the top, you get only 10% out of your volume if you compare to this level. So the most beneficial level is 300,000 when you make $70. Of course, if you go higher and higher, you make more money, but you have to achieve a lot more PB. Okay? So this is totally opposite way of regular company does. If in the regular industry, if you sell more, if you have a bigger volume, they pay you more, higher percentage. But in Atomy, it's totally opposite. So if they go higher and higher, they get less percentage. Okay? And another thing that we have to remember is once you reach 50 million PB, that's your limit. You cannot make more money than that line. Let's say, for example, if you have instead of 50 million, if you have 100 million PB, do you make double of the money? No. Doesn't matter how big volume you have, you will be stuck there. That's how we create the ceiling. So whatever exceeding will come down for us making bigger commission pool. It doesn't go back to company. It doesn't disappear. It comes back to us as a bigger commission pool. And secondly, message bonus. Okay, we have 7 different levels of messaging. Only thing that you have to remember is always Atomy is thinking the people on the bottom. We care more for the people who are sales masters. So we cut it in half like this, and sales masters share 1/2, and the other 6 masters they have to share other half. So we give more benefit for the people. Not the money is still bigger on the top level, but still we give more percentage. So we have how to become a salesman. So we have a 2 challenging period, 1 to 15, 16 to end of the month. Each challenging period, you have to bring 2.5 million group PB in each side. So while you bring up group PB, you make a general commission while you getting 2.5 million points. But once you reach 2.5 million points in each side, you get bonus of sales master because the computer automatically trigger that, you become a sales master. They give you more money, bonus. And if you become a sales master for the first time, they're gonna give you this as a gift. Okay. Now I want to talk about not just sales masters. There's so many sales masters out there. If they reach once, we call them sales master. But I want to talk about auto sales master. What is auto sales master? They become sales master. They qualify as sales master automatically every single challenging period. Every 15 days they become sales master. But while they developing 2.5 million points, they're gonna hit 300,000 PB 8 times. So they're gonna make around $560, and if they become a salesman, they get extra $450. You don't have to understand everything today, but if you do understand, you're born to do atomy. But if you don't understand, you are qualified to do atomy. All right? So either way, you have to do atomy. So combining together in first challenging period, you make around $1,000. And that's a sales master. But if you do that again in second half of the month, you make another $1,000. So totally is $2,000. What kind of income we talking about now? Residual income. It's not a linear income. If you start making $2,000 a month from Atomy, you just like have $2 million in your bank account. Right? So let's talk about how to become a sales master. So this is a usage of normal people. If they use this kind of product every month, they produce about 100,000 PV in a month. Right? So how many people do we need to become a sales master? 25 people in each side. Because each person produce 100,000 PV. And second half of the month, if they have another 25 people, they become a sales master again. So total is 50-50. So altogether is 100 people. Do you think you could do 100 people to make them as a loyal consumer?
Yeah. Yes.
Only 5 people again.
You can do it.
Do you think it's so difficult? No. So do you think you could do this?
Yes.
10 more people.
That's
That's a good sign, because one person change everything. All right. So I just need one person to focus on this business, and he'll change the history. Anyway. So because of one person, he started. He makes many people, and these people makes their people and their people, on and on and on. So it's a teamwork business. You cannot do this alone, and you better not do this alone. You better do this with teamwork. Even though they are not our team, we just do teamwork. Right? Side lines, brother lines, sister lines, we cooperate to make bigger volume, and then we make money. So once you know how to become a diamond master, you teach them how to become a sales master. Then you become diamond master. Okay? Then you're gonna get this kind of as a gift for the first timers, and then they're gonna make more money. And the atomy business is this: just keep helping them to make you to be like them, make them to be like you. Okay? Then you will be promoted to the next level, and you make more money. So our idea is helping people, help them to be like you. Then we'll promote you. That's the idea. So if you have 2 people in each side to become diamond master just like you, then you'll be Shamrose master. And you're gonna get $2,000 cash bonus and 2 travel tickets besides your income. And star master, same thing again. Just keep helping those people you've been helping. That's it. Never ever break the connection, relationship. And then you become a star master. You're gonna get $10,000 and 4 travel tickets. Keep helping again. Royal master. They're gonna give you $50,000 a month. I mean, $50,000 one-time bonus. Huh? And then luxury car leasing and luxury vacation and $2,000 business expense account every month. Okay, besides your income. And crown master, same thing again. They're gonna give you $300,000 in luggage for promotion gift, and now they give you a luxury car paid off. And paid off. And luxury vacation, now business expense account goes up to $5,000 besides your income. Right? And finally, Imperial Master, $1 million cash bonus. No one achieved this level yet. So, CEO's talking about how he's gonna give this $1 million in cash, forklift. And they're gonna give you a luxury finished office, and company paid the secretary, and paid off limousine, and company paid the chauffeur driver, that's a vacation, and $10,000 business expense account besides your income. These are real people. You don't have to just have faith. You could just see. These are the evidence. Look like somebody? Yeah. That's me and my wife. We are getting $10,000 when we become a star master. And these are royal masters. They are getting $50,000 in cash. And she became the first crown master in our company. We have 3 crown masters so far. they got $300,000 in cash in luggage. Would you like to carry $300,000 in your luggage someday?
Yes.
Then get started now. These are the people who achieve, we have two kind of club. Number one is Leaders Club, and number two is Royal Leaders Club. Leaders Club makes $100,000 a year, Royal Leaders Club makes $200,000 a year. And in this room, we have a Leaders Club, Terry Song. She just gave us a beautiful welcoming speech. And another one is Susan Chang. She's doing a seminar in New Jersey right now. And the handsome guy and beautiful wife, they become Royal Leaders Club member from US, not from Korea. And we have a special guest from Korea. She's in Royal Leaders Club member. So this works in Korea and even works in America. God bless us because America is going to lead the atomic business. Why? Because we speak English and we're going to go out to all over the world. But we don't have to go out to all over the world because people from all over the world are here. Look at us. How many people from the Philippines? Yes. And other countries? What? Ecuador? And any other country? Indonesia? Any others? Except Congo. Wow. Okay. Long way, right? And anybody else? Yeah, let's give them a. See, if you come to Success Academy October 25th, all right, you will see a lot of people from all over the world. We are making them ready, and when we open their country, we get head start. All right? So that's the blessing of doing this business in America. God bless America. Thank you very much.